Hello!
We're stood up today and we're in a different location of the hotel.
We're in a little gym.
We are in the gym. Look.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Calm down, green ball. Yeah, we're in the gym. Not because we're working out, it's because we're vlogging.
Because we're vlogging and we're basically running out. Well, yeah, so I was going to say we're running out of spaces, but yeah, somewhere different. We thought every day we would do somewhere different.
Exactly. Today's Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
Yeah, literally Sunday, the last day of Essen Spiel 2025. And we've got temporary home.
We
We thought we'd do a little vlog to finish off our little Essen Diaries, which I've loved doing. Actually.
Yeah, they've been good fun.
Yeah, they've been
Nice
really
little recap of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, because like we obviously do our podcast audio stuff, and it's quite nice to get us in front of the camera and do a bit more visual work. And, And we've been pushing a lot of the social stuff and interviews, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying that because I love doing it. We do it a lot at UK Games Expo, and I think we've just attacked it hard.
Yeah, we've gone full in. And Sunday, we've actually gone in even harder than some of the other days.
Today's been a really nice day. Very chilled, but busy, but very chilled. Wait, let me get rid of that ball. Just playing with the ball. With my foot. So what did we do?
When we arrived, first thing we went over to do was book in for Covenant because it sold out. Yeah. So we know we wouldn't get a copy, but we needed to get a play, right?
We need to get a play so we could talk about it on our Essen episode and give you the lowdown. Yeah. But we had fun with that demo, which was later in the day, but it doesn't matter.
Which was later in the day. So we had to book it in for 12. So then we basically walked down to Hall 4 and had a chat with Slay the Spider.
Yeah, Contention Games. Yeah.
Contention Games, yeah. We had a chat with Will, I think his name was.
Yeah, it was Will.
Yeah, Will. About Downfall.
The new expansion.
Yeah. So if you're
excited about this.
I think we spoke about it the other day, so I'm not going to explain it again, but we actually got a full chat with them about it. And they are looking into Slay the Spire 2, obviously, it's not even out yet, the computer game, because that got pushed back, because that was meant to be like this month, I think, or last month, but Silk Song basically crushed everything else, and it pushed Slay the Spire back down next year, so.
We know there's going to be more content. Yeah. We know, we don't know, but we know.
In the box there's room for more content when you get it, so.
Looking forward to that. So that's been good. So we kind of pooted along to that, and I'm trying to think what else we did. Today's been a blur.
After that, we went...
Glass Cannon, wasn't it?
Walked over to Glass Cannon.
Yeah.
And we got a game of...
March of Empires.
Yeah.
That was, again, I did a little kind of video snippet of it, but, real-time RTS, real-time strategy kind of game where you're building units and armies, which are these little poker chips. So chip theory friendly kind of thing. Poker chips moving around on a hexagon mat, and I quite enjoyed that.
It was good fun. It was good fun.
A bit of silly fun of just putting egg timers on things.
It's not as serious as an RTS, weirdly, because you are having to just like do your own thing. Everyone's doing it all the same time, so you can't really focus on what anyone else is doing. Yeah. But you do kind of have to sit back and look at what's going on a little bit as well, and it's that balance you've got to get, because otherwise you're just doing your own thing, putting your egg timers down, and suddenly someone's got an army on your door, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Where's that come from?
And it's the pressure. You really feel it in real-time games. And I'm not normally a massive fan of real-time games anyway, in the board game arena, for sure. But as soon as you play the game, the pressure's on. Yeah. It's like, I've got to do something. I've got to build a unit, or I've got to do something. And then everyone's doing the same thing. You're right. You see these units marching across the land. Are they coming from me? What do I need to do? And it's a lot of fun.
And then combat, basically, it's like someone said stop once the timer completes on that move, that moved unit. Freeze, and then basically you have the fight. It's like a rock paper scissors mechanic with knights, spearmen, and horse and infantry, and then you have cards with tech cards that you can upgrade to if you've got there that you play with how many dice you can roll of that type of, and then you kill them off.
Yeah.
And then whoever's got the most left at the end wins, and the other people have to retreat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of did that and, put it all around the halls, really. It's like speaking to lots of people, got more interviews.
We separated, didn't we?
We did a little more kind of on our own thing, which is quite nice to do at conventions, is just kind of go, right, I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to have a look over here and do a bit of this and a bit of that.
Yeah.
So really, today was mainly networking and stuff.
I spoke to Julian, who has made Liars and Looters, which is like basically a bluffing resource game where you have to play cards out, and there's a certain combination of resources that you need, and you put the card out. This card isn't yours. You put it out and you say it's a resource, but it might not be.
Ooh.
And then you've got to try and pick someone else to trade with for that resource that you want on your board. But they might be lying. You don't know. And that seems like all kinds of chaos. And then the expansion, which has come out, is Madness. And Madness adds in little effect and event cards and unique asymmetry and all other kinds of things. So that looks really interesting to play. Get it to the table, give it a play. Thank you, Julian, for that. Then Brian, I spoke to Brian from Company of Heroes.
Yeah.
Who gave us a terrain pack for Tambo, so we can finally, eventually, I can finally get a game of Company of Heroes.
Tambo, I got to say, this is for you, Tambo. Davey wants a game of Company of Heroes. He's been banging on about the fact you haven't invited him for a game. So can you please
I feel left out.
Invite him for a game of Company of Heroes so that
Please, sir.
Please, can you let him?
Let me have some Company of Heroes.
Let him play with you.
And then we pretty much went over to... So I met up with Max and... Buffering is going to do this again. I'm so bad with names. Basically, they've made Bantam West. And we had an appointment with them, and we went and had a video with them, and they showed us Bantam West 2.0. So the new edition of Bantam West.
Basically, Cowboys, Wild West, pow.
Basically, it is Firefly, but Cowboys, also mixed with its own world, like Westworld, and has all kind of weird, like, cult stuff going on as well. And a very sandboxy game. They had such an awesome stall. They had a bar. They had a bar, saloon. They had all kinds of people there. They were great fun. They sat us down. We had an interview. They did all the recording.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. We just talked.
And they're going to send it over and let us basically have it.
The best thing was we had whiskey.
And we had some whiskey.
And beer.
Gentleman Jack as well, of all whiskeys. So
it was nice.
Yeah, thank you, Max, for that. That was awesome.
You're a legend. Of the West.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Real good fun.
Yeah, and I caught up with Timon from Syncarnate Games, who does Syncarnate Foundation, which is like, the only thing I can liken this to is like probably Game of Thrones on steroids. And it's very political, lots of intrigue, lots of knobbery. And Mr. Ninja Geek Games has got a copy to do some work. So I'm hoping we'll get in on that soon, and we'll give you a bit of a lowdown on that one. But we did an interview, which I haven't uploaded yet, so that's coming. And I also...
it's kind of like steampunk, isn't it? Then he's incorporated a lot of our own political and historical landscape into the game as events and everything else. So if you like that kind of game, I think it's going to be like right up your alley.
Yeah. And I spoke to Arne, and he designed Era of Tribes. So it's a civilization style game where you start in the Neolithic era and go all the way up to kind of like Middle Ages. And that looked quite interesting. It's kind of like worker placement on your player board. And it also got your tech tree, or kind of a tech area where you can get your technologies, and it's got all the conflict and all that kind of stuff you'd expect from a Civ game. Looked quite interesting. So they're doing a second edition of that. And sadly, you couldn't get any stock in through customs, which is always a sucky experience for anyone who's exhibiting at Essen, because they want to sell their copies. That's why they're there. So we felt bad for Arne and the team. But we got an interview with him, showed the game off a little bit as well. So that'll be up on the channel soon as well.
Cool. And then I got Not Enough Mana, which was a drinking game. They gave us a copy. Basically is you're playing cards. Your mana is your drink. And I think when you drink it, you spend your mana to do your spells. So you're getting more drunk as you're casting spells, and just seems all kinds of...
Bit of fun.
Just a bit of fun,
Bit
yeah.
of fun.
Like
Bit
a
silly fun.
good Christmas game, I think. So, yeah.
And
Or
I
New
think-
Year.
No, that's kind of it. It was kind of, we just did a few things really. And last night we played Ember Heart fully.
Yep.
A proper game of Ember Heart, which was good.
Very
fun.
good.
You
I got a little bit of Tiddle to Rum.
You did a little bit.
Nowhere near the ball game, but, and I won. So,
You did win, just.
yeah.
So that probably means we all suck, because he was getting drunk and got better. I don't know. All I know.
It's like the Mitchell and Webb sketch, isn't it? When you have a couple of beers and suddenly like you're king of the world, and then you have one more, and then everything collapses.
Crashes.
Yeah.
All I know is that turns got a little longer as
They did.
And they seemed
But
to
people
get stuck.
started to chat to us as well. We
That's
met some people from Norway who are lovely.
Yeah.
And we've had down in the hotel. There's been a German, an English, and I don't know where the other guy's from actually.
Well, there's a guy from Dublin or Ireland
Dublin,
somewhere.
yeah. It sounds like the start of a joke, but it's not.
really not.
They're all friends together. And
They're lovely.
They've been chatting. They've been lovely as well. So yeah, just real great time in Essen.
It's good vibes, I think. Like, we've had such a positive experience this Essen.
Yeah.
And every Essen year has always been a little bit different, mainly because the group that we come has changed. So the first year we had the most of us that have ever come.
Yep.
So that's great. Last year we probably had the fewest overall group.
Yep.
We still had 3 from the pod.
Yeah, we did.
So we had obviously Adrian, myself, and Davey, and again that was fun as well. But this time, because we've just got me and you repping the pod,
That's it.
We've got Taz, who's been basically pack mule,
Cameraman,
and obviously travel with Mark.
Mark Monk.
So Mark's been staying with us in the same hotel, and then Paul Grogan's kind of hitched the lift in, and we'll be hitching the lift back tomorrow.
But we've actually kind of got more games in.
We played a lot.
Yeah, I think because with this group, we're all into the same type of game.
Yes, it's not been I want to play this, but I don't want to play this.
Yes, or forcing someone to play. We just play a game,
play
right?
this? Sure.
Yeah, which isn't necessarily a bad or a good thing. It's just different Essen, isn't it?
It's different. It's good. So the question is will we be back next year?
I keep saying no, and I'm going to be back next
I
year.
say the same thing. I'm supposed to come once, and I think Rob likened this to a World Cup.
Yeah.
So once every 4 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Well, just once every 4 years.
4 years.
I've been every year since I went the
know.
first time, and
I told myself I wasn't coming this year.
but you're here.
I'm here. Yeah.
But we always have a great time.
Yeah.
I have reserved hotels for next year.
Yep.
It's very likely I will be coming. So
Yeah.
So we'll
and
see.
I think they've realised they cocked up last year with making this year so expensive, because no one we spoke to was actually staying in Essen. Everyone has been staying outside of
yeah,
Essen
Dusseldorf or
because it's been too expensive.
Yeah, or a mile
Whereas
or 2 out.
next year it's back to its old prices, and
Either that, or we just got lucky with our reservations. We don't know.
maybe
because we got in early.
It was a bit strange that everywhere was so expensive, though.
Oh, this year, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
fact that it was very expensive.
Yeah.
Because even last year, I tried to get the hotels, and it was just ridiculous.
Yep.
So we said no, we're not doing it.
Nope.
So there we go.
Yeah.
That is us.
That's it. You won't hear from us again, probably.
Ever. Well, we should
Well,
be.
we won't make it home tomorrow. We'll be dead. No, that's
morbid.
that's
Yeah, because if that really happens, this will be the legacy that we will be imparting upon the world, and it will be kind of this weird meta.
Yeah,
We're not doing that. So
I
we won't
love
be
you.
home.
I love you, everyone.
Yeah, I love you too. Send love to the family. But we'll get home tomorrow at some point, probably late afternoon, early evening. We'll see. Who knows? We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't even know what time we're leaving.
No, we're hoping to. I mean, our ferry leaves at 4, but we've got 3 hours either way.
It's got to be there. But
Because I booked it, so like we got 3 hours either way. Because going around Antwerp, the guys that said who went through Brussels said it was even worse. It took them
Really?
4 hours
That's
going
what-
through Brussels,
which is why Google said go through Antwerp.
which is why we went through Antwerp.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
We'll see what
We'll
happens.
be home when we're home, and we'll crash out.
But thank you for watching these little diaries. I've
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah.
doing them, and maybe it's something we do for UK Games Expo moving forward.
Look at our haul.
Look at our haul. In the hall.
It's impressive.
It's impressive. We've done well.
We've hauled out.
We've hauled out. We're
May have
knackered.
hauled out.
We're-
I'm knackered.
So we're going to sign off. Thank you, everyone. And we're going to be recording our Essen episode as soon as we get back. It's literally the Tuesday evening. I can't remember the release date, but it won't be long after. So you won't have to wait long before you get to get the all in-depth expose and everything that we've been doing. And the good, the bad, the highs, the lows. There weren't any lows. You know what I mean. So there we go.
There you go. I'm Davey, and this is Whose Turn Is It Anyway?
And I'm JP. Same thing. Ditto. Bye-bye. See you later.